Hello friends, and welcome to Escaping the Mouse with your host, me, Breck Rowell. Alright, we are quickly coming to the end of our Christmas season, and in fact this video is going to go up on Christmas Eve, so we're going to take one final chance to take a look at some Christmas lights. Tonight we're going to go down to Cameron Park. Now, you may remember Cameron Park. I've visited that a number of times and gone hiking down there. Well, tonight we're going to go down there and look at some of the houses down there and see what kind of little decorations they have. Let's go. This is going to be fun. All right, we are deep in the heart of Cameron Park now. This is probably, maybe a quarter of a mile off of the river, off the Brazos. And this is a nice, big, beautiful house that's really nicely decorated. Got a big, huge property here. This is a very nice neighborhood and obviously a very beautiful house. Hopefully we're going to see more like this. I want to kind of wander around here and see what I see. But that's our first one, right? That's a worthy start. Okay, we're a little bit away from Cameron Park right now, but I did notice that I was driving by this. Looks like all the deer have been knocked over, probably in the wind or something like that. I do kind of like these draping light trees that people put in their yard. That's kind of nice. And that next house here, these are more modest houses here, so you're not going to really see any mansions back here, but it is kind of fun to see how people do decorate their own houses. Try and bring out the Christmas spirit a little bit, right? Now, one of the things I've sometimes noticed about houses is that you get one house that decorates and it kind of metastasizes, and it sometimes inspires the neighbors to do things. So you'll see like clusters of houses where they're all really elaborately decorated. So you started off with this one, which is actually kind of modest, with lasers on the side and multicolor lights on the roof. And I don't know, maybe it was inspired by this, or maybe this one inspired them. But you tend to see a lot of houses clustered together that are decorated like this. I actually like that light effect that they got on the garage there. It's kind of the same. They got the car in the way you can't see it. Not entirely sure what the chicken has to do with anything, but he's there anyway. Everything else seems to make sense. The presents, the Santa in the background there, the reindeers, and then we just got this random chicken in the middle of things. Best maybe not to think too much about that. And I kind of noticed this one as I was coming around the corner here. This one's a nice corner lot, and I noticed kind of the lights dangling off the corner of the house there. I thought that was kind of cool. They got a huge amount of land to do some work with, so this is one of those places that if I had, I'd probably totally over decorate it, just to kind of just because I have the space. I kind of like the streamer with the lights going along the driveway there, held up by the candy canes. And in Texas, they even put Christmas lights on the stop signs. Yeah, here's another one of those neighborhoods. It seems like somebody started out and everybody else got kind of inspired by them. Lots of lights on this block. Just simple multicolor lights along the trim of the roof. Same kind of idea over here, slightly different lights. I think those are LEDs there. I think these are incandescents. I'm really a fan of the LED lights. They have a really brilliant ultraviolet content to them. Unfortunately, they don't always come through on the camera because they're kind of like fluorescent bulbs. They actually flash like 60 times a second, and sometimes that interferes with the frame rate. That's a beautiful house there, isn't it? That just screams Christmas. Just a real simple thing here. Little domes hanging from the trees. Very simple, but very effective. Yeah, this is another one of those neighborhoods where everybody kind of does something here. I kind of noticed this as I was driving by. I noticed these strings of lights on the fence out front. Once again, some very, very big properties here. I'm actually impressed with that tree back there. In terms of the lighting, it isn't that spectacular, but it just looks like it's a big, old, massive tree. It looks like the trunk of that thing is like probably 6 to 8 feet in diameter, although it might just be two trees that are very close to each other. Kind of a trip. A lot of houses like that here, a lot of trees like that here, trees that have maybe been here for 50 or 100 years. That's one of the things I like about my house is that the trees that are in my front yard predate the house itself. Yeah, see, it seems to be everyone's just kind of following this theme of lights on the picket fence out front. Even if this isn't a picket fence, it's more of a wrought iron fence, but you get the idea, right? This house is kind of cool. They haven't really done anything on the house itself because the property is way back deep in there. But they basically lit up the trail going all the way to the house. Another couple of properties here where they just lined up the trail going into the house. These are massive properties here. Acre, 2 acres. I mean, the houses are set back there probably 50 or 75 yards. That's a nice long driveway. I love what they did in the back there with the red on the tree. I know from experience that takes hours and hours and hours to wrap the lights like that. They spent some serious time doing that. Okay, I found another neighborhood here that's right along the lake, so there's some big, expensive houses in here. I like that one right there. They did a nice job. Just kind of zoom in a little bit here so you can get a better grip on that. Little manger out there. There's actually a water feature I can hear. I can hear the fountain going back there. Yeah, but this is sort of what I saw here when I was coming through here. It's like, oh yeah, we definitely got to check out this place. There's a lot of them back here, so we're going to spend a few minutes back here. Beautiful house. These people have chosen to go the other direction. Nothing on the house and everything in the bushes and on the trees. And I wish I didn't have a bunch of cars driving up and down the road here, screwing up all the lighting. But I guess that's what happens in a neighborhood, right? Especially around Christmas. Everybody out looking at lights. I like how they lit up the porch with this one. I want to get this one too, but they had like security lighting on one side of the house. It was completely ruining the effect. So we're just going to get this one when we walking backwards here. Beautiful little work there right on the entry area. Not much on the rest of the house, but lights up the front of the house real nice. Another beautiful house here. Just a really beautiful house, and they've just done some just real simple lighting here to light stuff up. Looks nice. Now this house seems to depend largely on traditional, probably lighting that's probably up all year round, and then they augmented a little bit with the Christmas lights and the stuff on the porch. And actually, that house looks pretty nice all year round, though. I love some of these old historic homes back here. Look at this one. This one doesn't even really seem to be lit up for Christmas, but just probably its everyday light up. I could totally see Jordan living in a place here with these lions like this. Can you imagine the kind of fun I'd have with a house like this on Halloween? Holy cow. That would fit right into the mood of Halloween, right? Entirely different feel here, but this is a beautiful house too. Look at that. Once again, a very simple, very effective way of lighting up the house. Just lights on the ceiling and kind of bordering the property there. Nice job. Like I said, this is what I saw when I came by this neighborhood. It's like, oh man, yeah, I definitely got to go check this out. Another very beautiful house. Red and white on the house, and just white bordering the property. Very nice. Beautiful Christmas tree inside. Little holly lining the door there. Some more kind of really simple things that they've done here. They're sticking with the white lights. Put icicle lights over the porch there, and very nice. And there's one that's coming up here I actually saw from the next block over, and well, you're just gonna have to see that one to believe it. Actually, it looks like it's two houses here. They've just kind of borrowed an idea from each other. But check out this. And this. They almost come as a pair. You know, what with the lights on the trees and the lights dangling down from the branches. Like I said, I could see this from the next block over. I knew I had to come check this out. I'd have to get like a man up or something to do that in the trees in my house. Makes it kind of difficult to do because the yard is on a slope, and so it's already already a little scary getting up on the ladder. Let's see, this is just the dead end of a cul-de-sac. I love what they did there. Definitely a little collaboration going on here. Yeah, and as I was driving around, I came by this. Check this out. This is a church, I guess, and they've just gone all out. Look at all of this. I'm just going to walk around in here for a little bit. You got stuff out here. Let's walk around in front of this here and see what's here. I mean, I can read it from the back. It says peace, hope, joy, love, but it'll make more sense if you see it from the front, right? We got a manger out here, but nothing in it. I thought the holiday where we celebrated things that were empty was Easter. Wow. This is impressive. They did a nice job here. It's just kind of an all-immersive kind of thing. So many of them out here that some of them don't work and you don't even miss them really. Never know what you're gonna find by just driving around Waco at night. So I think that's all that I have for tonight. This was kind of fun going around looking at some of these really elaborately decorated houses. And of course this church is just stunning. Kind of a last minute surprise here. Didn't even expect what was gonna happen. But I think that's all that I have for tonight. So thank you as always for watching. Thank you for another year of your viewership and your comments and your friendship. And that's all I've got for tonight. So thank you very much. Merry Christmas. Yes, I was on the live stream the other day. One of my regulars on the live stream, Eric, pointed out that he just saw a fire truck with Santa on the back of it. I think that's it. How cool is that? When I was doing the scene at the church, I saw it drive by and I said, "Is that what I just think it was?" Saw? Yeah, definitely Santa on a fire truck, just kind of going up and down the streets here. That's very cool.